a conversation earlier talking about hiring somebody new at your company in an analyst role and kind of how the interaction and the incorporation of conversational AI played a role in that whole process. Can you kind of walk us through that?
Yeah, it was a really, I was thinking about a cool example to share with this group, and that jumped out to me because so I've hired analysts previously just as part of my role, and anytime I am hiring an analyst, I always like to have like a mini technical screen just because the work requires some skills in that area. And before AI, it was pretty simple to sort of time box it and then, have a set of like queries and like a sample data set and then have someone return something back to you and be confident like they probably, most likely did this themselves and then you can speak with them about it. But in a world of I was really nervous that like what's to prevent someone just loading this into an AI tool, having it spell it exactly, be 100% right, send it back to me or whatever, right? So what was interesting, I then actually used AI to assess how I wanted to assess an analyst candidate from a technical
Hmm.
standpoint. And then it gave me lots of tips around like how do you AI proof the assessment. And so I was sort of having AI, uh, AI proof it, like sort of the process, which I just thought was interesting.
Oh,
And what it told me, which I thought was interesting, is create questions and prompts that don't always have a right answer. So meaning that it forces the person who's doing the work to sort of make judgment calls and then have like a set of conversations afterwards to ask them about how they thought through the decision, what they were weighing, what could have potential other right answers be, so that you really engage with like how someone's thinking about something and not just like 1 + 1 = 2, because AI is so easy, it can spit that out super quickly. So
yeah.
that was really interesting.